Hello everybody, welcome back to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier at Jump Twist Ninja in Boca Raton, Florida. We have had an amazing competition over the weekend so far, with our youth divisions taking the course by storm yesterday. A course designed by not only Flip Rodriguez, who we can see on screen, but also Megan Budway and RJ Roman. It's been an absolutely amazing weekend so far, filled with ninja action, and we are excited to be getting it on with the rest of our divisions for the Sunday. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside Ninja Warrior Halo host Samuel Burns.
Hey, how's it going, Billy? It's great to be here. This is my first time doing any commentary with you, so I'm excited.
Absolutely. It's going to be an amazing turnout, and you are in for a treat. A lot of these guys in the Florida region, people along the East Coast, they are really, really good at what they do in terms of ninja. And we have our amateur division that we're going to be going over for this competition. First off, the first competition on the second day of the Jump Twist qualifier, and I'm excited to see it. This is the schedule for today. We have the amateur division going forward right now, the teen male and female division later on after this, and then later on the elite male and female division. It's going to be an amazing day full of ninja action throughout every single division, and I'm excited to be getting on with it. But in terms of Premier Series competitions as they are quite different to your regular WNL comps. So let's have a look at what we're faced with today in terms of the rules and what these ninjas are going to do. We have taken the top 25% of all athletes from the World Championships along with their season standings, and we have given them an automatic invite to Premier Series for them to compete in any qualifier from around the world. We've also given exclusive invitations to international athletes who might not have gone out to Worlds. They're able to compete in the many international competitions that are being held across the world throughout the course of Premier Series in 2025. We have two courses that we're going to be running today. The first being the placement course. If you fall, your run's finished. Out of time, run's also finished. That's how it works. And then the challenge course, which is afterwards, it includes 2 retries per athlete, and you can only use a retry on one obstacle at a time. So if you clear an obstacle on your second try, you can carry on throughout the course, but if you fail 2 different obstacles twice, or you fail 3 obstacles, you run out of time, your run is over. It's a very interesting way to go about an obstacle course, and I'm super excited to see how the rest of the field does it. The format for both of these courses, for the placement course, the purpose is to seed the run order for the challenge course. And the challenge course's goal is to ultimately determine who qualifies for the finals this year. And how it's going to work, the top 4 athletes in each division for both the males and females will get an invite to Premier Series finals in November for the 22nd and 23rd at Motus Ninjas in Lee's Summit, Missouri. They have recently had an upgrade. They moved over to a new building, and it's huge now, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to do for the finals. They held their qualifier about a month ago at this point, and I'm excited to see who out of the people at Jump Twist are going to be able to advance there. Now then, Sam, we have got a lot of athletes here today in the amateur division. We've got 16 athletes throughout the females and the males. We've got 4 males and then 4 females and 12 males. The age span of this division is ages 15 and up, essentially, combining the young adults, and the masters. So we have a lot of diversity within age, but definitely a tight-knit bunch in terms of their skill. What do we think we could see out here?
I've been looking at the run order. I'm very excited about a lot of these competitors. You know, I'm looking at the power rankings. There's some very high up there competitors in this one who I'm hoping to see bring a lot of skill and focus here today, because I know I've been watching a lot of these premier courses, and it definitely seems like, you know, it takes one moment. It takes one moment of losing your focus, and that could change. That could make all the difference in your run. So I'm hoping that they couple all their strength and training with that focus today. I hope they lock in and perform well.
Absolutely. Locking in and having the mental game on point is going to be super important for both courses, because placement courses, they're typically more speed orientated, a speed course for all of our people to be running. And then that is ultimately going to decide the run order for the challenge course, which is something a bit more pumpy, something you could see out of an NSC hybrid, for example. And I'm very excited to see what all these amateurs are going to be able to perform like on both of the courses here. I'm looking through the run order currently. We have a lot of very strong names here. Samuel McCarthy is one I think can take it all. I competed against him at the World Championships in Greensboro this year for Season 10, and he was absolutely crazy on the course. And that goes for basically a lot of the amateur males and the amateur females too. I'm super, super excited to see if all of their prowess can be channeled in on both courses here at Jump Twist.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of this course yesterday. It looks like it's got a good variety with all, you know, a lot of grip strength, a little bit of balance in there. I love seeing a little bit of test of both the dexterity and the strength. So I'm hoping that everyone can put on a good show today.
Absolutely. It's definitely a chance worth looking at, because not only do we have people who might train here at Jump Twist specifically, but we have got basically all of the major ninja gyms in Florida represented, and more along the East Coast as well. We have so many from Jump Twist. We have people from Jungle Gym, the Rock, as well as Softflow Ninja Academy, Obstacle Ninja Academy, and there's one more that I'm forgetting. Why am I blinking out right here?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I said Jungle Gym, ONA. Dragon Fit is also a shout as well. I'm absolutely loving the representation of every single gym we see here. I'm loving it.
Billy, are there any obstacles that you're really looking out for on this placement course?
I am looking forward to a lot of them, honestly. One that I think can have high opportunities for time saves is Obstacle 6, which is going to be the ring tech move. I don't know if it's going to be adjusted from what we saw yesterday, but I'm looking at the first ring on your right-hand side of the screen there. We're looking at some rings on straps that you brachiate and swing through. So I'm very happy to see that back, and we can skip a couple of rings as well and move forward and save time amongst our competitors. We have also got the Lachey lane, which is going to be quite the ride for all of our placement course runs, because that if you link it, you can save a lot of time, some valuable seconds, but if you take a couple of backswings, that could knock your focus off and maybe hinder you in the grand scheme of getting your best result possible.
Yeah, I'm also, my dark horse is always that wobbly log. I was watching it yesterday. You know, not too crazy difficult of an obstacle, but it's something that could trip people up, and especially if you're trying to go fast and trying to get through it quick, it's an easy opportunity to make a mistake.
Absolutely. We see a lot of different people from many different backgrounds taking it in here. Sam, you usually commentate a lot of video game competitions within Ninja, one of the biggest communities online as a whole, honestly, with the Halo community. And I'm very excited to see how it's going to cross over into the real life warrior aspect of all of these Premier Series competitions and runs that we're going to be seeing soon.
I know. I'm used to watching Spartans, Halo Spartans, stepping up to the course, so now it's real human beings. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. My heart's pumping a little bit. I'm excited for these contestants today, and I'm nowhere near as nervous as they are probably feeling right now, but this is a nice feeling. I like this.
Absolutely. Absolutely love to have you in here for a Premier Series qualifier. And we're going to be having a look at our demo runner first off, and I'm super excited to see how it's going to go. We start out with jump start, the trapeze drop on a mechanism, then the wobbly log, and now we run in to the Lachey lane with some bowls and the dismount to the roundabout, which consists of those lily pads as well as a little shelf and a Brett Sims palm flip, which you can underbar. And then the ring tech comes in. We get to see a lot of quick matches on this placement course, and then a warped wall to finish things off. Lovely stuff.
It looks so easy on the demo. Wow.
Precisely so. One of our kids who competed in, I can't remember if it was the mature kid male or preteen male division, but did very extremely well on both courses. So we've had a lot of representation throughout the younger divisions, doing the demo runs for each division that comes after them, which I love to see. But with that being said, in only a matter of seconds, we're going to be moving on to our first amateur female runner of the day, which is going to be Kiana Mastriani out of the Rock Ninja Warrior Academy.
Looks like she's got some experience competing.
Precisely so. She has competed in 7 competitions throughout this year, throughout Season 10, which is lovely to see. And we're going to be cutting right over to her in just a second getting ready for her placement run. Aged 18, she's coming out of the adult division, one of the largest divisions for all of our non-kids, honestly, which I love to see. So here we go. We're going to have Kiana coming through and setting the foundation for all of our athletes here on the placement course. And we're off.
All right, getting some big swings there, trying to build up that momentum.
Here we go. She's moving along through now up the wobbly log, it seems.
Oh, there we go.
And here we go, coming into the Lachey lane. Gonna have a nice motion throughout. Time is ticking, though. You've only got about 45 seconds on this course, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
And Kiana is trying to just clear as many obstacles as possible, which is a solid way to go about things. But she's going to take a tumble and just divert her way across that platform and tip off there. Unfortunate there for Kiana, but it's never easy going first on placement.
Not at all. I mean, even after the demo, you still know that those are tough obstacles you got to take on, and the pressure's on. Everyone's watching you the first run, and everyone else is trying to get an idea of what the course is going to be like. And her just losing her balance right there a little bit, that's all it takes.
Indeed it is. Anything can happen on a placement course like this, and hoping to match that caliber and go even further is going to be Sarah Korn, coming out of New York City Ninja Academy. So quite a ride to get here, coming out of the young adult division as well. And I'm very excited to see more of our East Coast ninjas from all across the spectrum just come along through and compete in this Premier Series qualifier at JUMPTWIST.
Focus is there. Quickly through jump start. All right, this is where Kiana just went out.
Here we can see her. She's got an immense time save on Kiana as well. She's 18 seconds ahead of her to this point, and she's going to keep on persevering through this placement course without a problem so far. With 35 seconds, she's going to be moving on to that palm flip and links the dismount. And here we go.
Great grip strength showing right here. Oh, so smooth through the ring tech right now. Skips the last ring. Now beat that wall. Oh yeah, she's up it.
Easy stuff there from Sarah Korn, putting her into the provisional first place right there with a time of 41.38, I think that was, to the buzzer. Super, super well done. So we have a minute on the clock for the amateur female division. And moving through to the start line next up is going to be Erin Hales.
I hear you all like to make predictions on speed and how fast you think someone can get past this placement course. Do you have an idea right now?
Ooh, I'm trying to think now. If we've seen a time of about 40 over here, I think the caliber can be pushed down to 35. And we're going to see if Erin Hales is going to get that motive throughout. She's representing an RJ Roman shirt as well, which is what we've seen throughout most of the competition this weekend, which we love to see. One of our course designers getting representation on everyone's apparel.
Oh, you gotta appreciate those guys. Oh,
the
she
foot
gonna
tap.
step? Oh no, she doesn't get both feet up.
That's unfortunate. One leg trailing behind, hitting that mat there, unfortunately, is going to do Erin in on the leaderboard, putting her into third place. She might be running first on the challenge course later on if Faith Trest is able to persevere through.
It looked like she was trying to go fast, you know, and I get it. Speed does matter in a placement course like this, but you gotta be able to get through the obstacles as well. So little slip there, but hopefully on the challenge course, she won't make that mistake.
Now then, here we have Faith coming in for our final amateur female runner on the placement course, coming out of Motive School of Movement in South Carolina, which we love to see. Faith moving through without a problem. This is where we could see the sub-35 get achieved here, Sam.
Look, she is flying through this course right now. Look at that.
Wow,
dismount.
what a save. Basically like a 180-degree turn in midair. Brett Sims is the owner of Motive, and she underbars one of his obstacles, the palm flip. And now she's going to be swinging through these rings without a problem. Nice skip there. Sam, we might be looking at our sub-35.
Oh, let's see. Can she get up? She's got to go quick. Oh, I think
Did she get it? Oh, nearly had it there. 35.11. That is an incredible time, setting the foundation for the amateur males too. So I'm very excited to see how that holds up against the males, but that is going to put her into first place for the placement course. So that means that our very own Faith Trest is going to be running last on the challenge course when we get there. But now we're going to be shifting the attention over to the amateur males.
Looks like Kevin Sandelin up first at the Jump Twist Ninja Academy. Wow, he didn't have to go far.
Precisely so. Knows the gym, knows what might be expected from the build of these obstacles that he's going to be facing here today. But here he goes, coming out of the Master Division as well at aged 42. One of the older athletes who's going to be competing in the Amateur Division. But by getting into the top 25% of athletes on this course, Kevin definitely knows what's expected. One of the greatest athletes in the Masters Male Division as a whole. And here he goes.
You can see the focus in his eyes and look at the speed.
Look at how he's linking. Methodic as well, not taking any time to waste anything on this course. 15 seconds gone, and he's already onto the penultimate obstacle here, Sam.
It's got to happen here. Look at how he's going through these rings, just one at a time, just grabbing them, using that reach. Wow, that was impressive.
24! Look at that! What an incredible starting point for our amateur males right here. Kevin, one of our mastering masters, if you will, coming in with one of the fastest times of the entire weekend, setting the foundation very straight for the rest of the division with our 11 males left.
He made that look way too easy.
Indeed he did. It's definitely not that easy when you put it into perspective. A lot of speed and mental locking in needed. And let's see if another Jump Twist representative, Samuel McCarthy, coming out of the young adult division, one of the greatest athletes that we have in amateurs as a whole, got very, very lucky and just had an incredible run there in the World Championships this year. And he's already on a faster pace than Kevin, and the one-handed swing from Sam. No, what?
Oh, no, he steps out.
Oh, that is unfortunate. The foot mishap there unfortunately ensued for him, but he was moving so solid up to that point as well, but it just looks like the slip-up had him.
That grip strength was on full display right there. That was an impressive swing on the Shea Lane, but you know, it's those balance obstacles that can catch you when you least expect it.
Absolutely, one of the greatest, one of the obstacles that can definitely seen as overlooked. Honestly, if some can see it with just a small a mindset of it just being a small balance obstacle to get through, but regardless, we're going to see Joshua Buckner coming out of Jungle Gym, a very popular, impactful gym from in the grand scheme of all of Ninja from around the world. Honestly, Jungle Gym, an incredible gym, and Joshua being an incredible athlete right here, linking everything that he can see here, and he's moving through with an incredible pace right here, Sam.
He was, I thought he was going to give Kevin a run for his money at first, but he was very smooth throughout that whole course right there.
Lovely to see right there. Full clear on the placement course, something we all love to see. And on a speedy course like this, it's definitely paying off in the best way possible. Getting a later position on these in the run order when we get there. But now coming into our final 9 competitors on the placement course, we're going to have Ethan Alavrides next up. He's competed in 36 competitions throughout the course of this season. He's also coming out of Windsor Ninja Academy, one of the big 3 out of the Connecticut area, so a bit far north in the East Coast in the US, but here he is, and Ethan is getting ready to go.
He's been busy this year.
Here he goes. He's off and ready. Moving along on our Jump Twist qualifier, moving along this wobbly log. Sam, he's moving incredibly well with a very dynamic sense.
And take an extra swing there on Lachey Lane. Playing it safe a little bit.
He's doing very well so far. He's making the turnaround point effortlessly, keeps his knees bent to have more control over his balance, and he's going to do a nice little underbar off that palm flip and just quickly matching his hands on those rings there, and pulls back on the final to get a good run into the wall.
Too easy for Ethan. Look at that.
Easy. I absolutely love to see it. Absolutely flawless
Keeping
right
those
there.
Elbows bent right there, 90 degrees, just keeps reaching across.
Okay, that's going to put Ethan as our slowest finisher to this point, but still a finisher nonetheless. And with 8 more athletes still to go, anything can happen. But Ethan, 34.99 and Joshua, 24.19. Absolutely insane that our top 2 are separated by 3/100ths of a second. And with that, we're going to be now moving on to, I want to say, Jorge Armas Lopez right here, coming out of Jump Twist Ninja Academy, representing one of the Megan Boudway shirts as well, which is what we love to see. And he's making a very dynamic approach to this course. Lovely stuff there. Forces that link through and skips as many rings as possible.
Wow, that is insane. He flew for that. Is that the fastest time? Can he do it?
And there we go, sub 24! By only 4/100ths of a second, our first 23 of the amateur division. Amateurs are so good to watch because you get to see the skill represented from many different age forms, and everyone on the same level of competition with the same skill set as well is lovely to see, and we're seeing it in full force right here.
I think the ball cap gave him a little extra aerodynamics. You know, he was just cruising the entire time.
Here we go. Derek Cardinal coming out of Ninja Fit, out of Georgia. He's competed 13 times throughout the season. Another one of our insane masters athletes in the 40+ division. And he's getting ready to go. And he's moving through with an amazing sense of urgency.
Looking good so far. Let's see, is he going to go? Big swing. Takes an extra swing there. Look at the power on that. All right, he's going around the roundabout. He's definitely taking his extra swings here. Goes right for the dismount. A little stumble going up to the ring tech. He's just going to keep reaching across. Builds up some momentum. He doesn't need the last ring.
And here we go. Derek going to pull himself up and get an insanely good time right there. Hits the buzzer. 36.47 to the end of the course right there. An incredibly solid run right there. That is going to put him near the bottom of the leaderboard. And he's done absolutely insane to get to this point as well. I'm very happy with how that came out. But he might be running in the challenge course earlier than he might have wanted.
Still, it's got to be nice to have that confidence knowing you're able to beat this course, get through every obstacle. You had the focus to do it. So all these competitors so far, I don't even know which one I'm the most excited to see in the challenge course.
We still might have our winner in our sights with our final 6 competitors, the first of which being Mark Satterwhite.
Onto Lachey Lane. Oh, just full. Linking all those swings together. Looked really good. Can he do the roundabout quickly? Yes, he can. Look at that.
He's just kind of reaching out, and it's saving him a lot of time. That might be the fastest technique we've seen displayed. And Mark with the top time, 23.36. Oh my goodness, that was good, Sam.
It was amazing. I mean, you saw he was just ready to go on every single obstacle. The body control was impressive with all those swings. And yeah, on the ring tech, that he made it so effortless with all those reaches across. I don't know how he was reaching them. His arms... He had Mr. Fantastic arms going through that one.
It was crazy good. I love seeing that technique on the rings. Let's see if our next competitor, Devin Dennis, out of Dragon Fit in Tampa, is going to be able to move on through. Another one of our young adult athletes has been doing Ninja for a while, since 2018, and he's off and running.
See the focus.
You can see he's following through on every move he's able to make. Got a bit caught up on that hook there, but he's still moving through with an incredible pace of 45 seconds and a nice underbar to boot.
Going through ring tech right now, taking an extra swing, gets to that last ring. All right, beat that wall.
Here he goes, Devin. He's going to put himself in 5th place. A very solid run there. Sub 30 still. Absolutely love to see it.
You know, every once in a while, you got to take an extra swing on one of these obstacles to make sure you have your body centered and controlled. Otherwise, you'll make a simple mistake. It does cost time, but it's better to not fail the obstacle.
Absolutely. Loving to see all of the different gyms being represented, including our next athlete who's coming out of Jungle Gym, Matthew Buckner.
Very nice Nice jump start. He's through. Second obstacle, Lachey Lane. My favorite one to watch so far. Takes the extra swing to get his body under control.
Here he
moving
goes.
to the side like that makes it tough.
Very dynamic underbar, and he's looking for one of them top times, Sam. He's quickly matching through those rings, and all he needs to do is prop himself up that wall and hit the buzzer. And Matthew, another one of our 5th place finishers.
Staying under the 25-second mark is impressive. Just keeps his momentum going forward. It's insane to watch.
Having a look at our leaderboard right now, we are 8 for 9 on clears, with only Samuel McCarthy having a slip up on the roundabout point. But besides that, it's been smooth sailing throughout. And we have our next competitor coming through in just a moment. It's going to be Wade Bramlett, our 43-year-old financial advisor from Green Cove Springs, Florida, coming out of the Rock Ninja Warrior Academy, and he's ready to go.
Down to the last 3 competitors. I'm excited to see how they do. They've had a lot of time to watch the other competitors. He's fast to the wobbly log. Lachey Lane going to take an extra swing there. Since you're going over to the left, I think that's pretty helpful. And he dismounts.
Doing very solid. A bit of a stumble on the first lily pad, but he's getting ready to move on. And a very dynamic link through on that little palm flip. And he's going to be quickly matching throughout these rings to save as much time as he can. And Wade coming through, 30 seconds left, and he pulls himself up, and Wade Bramlett in 7th place.
He took his time a little bit, and I think it was worth it. He was able to get through, obviously. But that ring tech, he still flew through that obstacle, made up for some of the time he lost earlier.
Absolutely. Super, super well done, putting him on the board in a solid spot and around the middle of the leaderboard as well. And we only have 2 more athletes, them being both Duncan Murray and Mike Belalkazar. I want to say Belalkazar. And first off, we're going to have Duncan, another one of our Rock Ninja Warrior Academy competition team representatives, who's competed 13 times throughout the season at age 18. He's in the adult division now, and he's moving along through with a very solid pace here, Sam.
That was very clean through the first 3 obstacles. All right, now he is moving on. Oh, man, that grip looking good right here onto ring tech. Going for some big swings. He's going to skip a couple of rings here. Goes right for the dismount. Look at that.
Here we go. 35 seconds to the buzzer. 7th place, Duncan Murray. It's weird to think that a sub 25 is starting to become like the middle of the leaderboard. This is insane.
That's true. Our competitors, they figured out this course, figured out some ways to save a little bit of time here and there. And they're making the most of it.
Look at that. We are 10 for 11 on clears right now, and our final competitor, Mike Belalkazar, has the opportunity to make it 11 for 12, and I am very sure he has the capabilities to do it. Age 23 out of Orlando, and I'm happy to see him here on the start line getting ready to go.
15 appearances this season.
Here we go, Mike. He does have the experience, and he's putting it to good use right here on the bars, and he's lashaying through and popping through to get those links coming down. And now he's making the roundabout turn with some massive underbars. Oh my
goodness.
Skips the... Oh, no! The whiff on the ring happens to the best of us. That's unfortunate. Mike gonna put himself in 11th, our fastest non-finisher. But that still isn't saying much. He's going to be running 2nd on the challenge course, all thanks to just a small whiff in the middle of the rings.
Ah, man. I wonder what happened there. I mean, he was going... was he on pace for the fastest time? I think he might have been.
He was definitely up there with maybe one of the top 3 guys. You could see he had 14.7 seconds moving into the rings. So I think it could have taken like another 7 seconds for him to get to the course. That could have been our fastest time.
It could have been, but that's what I'm telling you. Speed can kill when you least expect it. Still, I'm very excited to see how he's going to do on the challenge course. Only going to be the 2nd male to go, but based on how he was looking, I think he could still put up a really strong performance.
Absolutely, and that goes for all of our athletes. Maybe some of them wanted to go faster on this placement course, but regardless, they have the capabilities to show off their skills and qualify for the Motus Finals in the challenge course that will be coming up very shortly. But Sam, Had a really, really great placement course, a lot of success across the board, and this is our top 4.
What a good group right there.
As well as the females as well. We had Faith, Sarah, Kiana, and Erin grab the top 4 spots, and we are going to be seeing all of them run in the challenge course. Faith is going to be running last for the females, and we're going to have our top place finisher on the male side of things go ahead and run last on the challenge course when we get there. But Sam, we're going to take a short break whilst they get the courses changed over for the challenge course, getting everything ready down there in Florida. So we will see you all in a bit.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier at JUMPTWIST Ninja in Boca Raton, Florida. My name's Billy Dixon. I'm joined alongside Samuel Burns, the host of Halo Ninja Warrior, and we are here to be getting on with the Amateur Divisions Challenge course. It's going to start in just a moment. We can see our athletes down on the floor trying to strategize their moves on this challenge course, and I'm excited to see what they can come out with.
Same here. The obstacles are going to get a little bit tougher, and the challenge just gets harder overall. The pressure is on with the top four advancing, so there is a lot of great competitors here, so many talented athletes. I could see any one of them finishing in the top four, and it's just going to come down to how they perform on these individual runs. I am very excited.
Absolutely. It's going to be an immense ride for the 16 athletes that we have in this amateur division, and I'm super excited to see this course wreak havoc. Due to the fact that we have got 3 different course designers for this challenge course. We have Flip Rodriguez, RJ Roman, and Megan Budway, who designed this course out here at JUMPTWIST, and it's been wreaking havoc all weekend. Yesterday, we only saw a couple of clears in from all of the youth divisions, and I'm excited to see how the amateur division is going to change.
Look at them
And
getting ready,
here,
getting the advice. And there's so many little techniques, all these things that you have to master to get through these obstacles. And just the hand-eye coordination it takes to get through some of these. They're really trying to focus on it right now.
Indeed, they are. They have got 10 grueling obstacles to get through on this challenge course. We're going to be seeing a demo run in just a moment, showcasing what these amateur athletes are going to be going up against. But one thing I will note, there are a couple of plays on words within this challenge course. For the obstacle names, obstacles 3 and 10 are named after prominent ninjas. The Sim Slider, named after Brett Sims, where you have to slide a palm flip. We can see it on our screens right now if we look hard at that little flipped thing on the bar where you slide it with both cliffs on either side. And then what you got to do is go throughout the rest of the course until you get to obstacle 10, which is the Lima Special, named after jump twist phenomenon Tiago Lima, a student of flips, and he's always looking for more bar tech to do. A very, very techie ninja, and I'm very excited to see him coach these athletes as well. He's been coaching a lot throughout the weekend. We saw him a lot on the kids' sidelines yesterday, and I'm excited to see how his own obstacle is going to contribute to the amateur division.
When you look at this obstacle lineup and with the competitors that are left, what do you think about what it's going to take to earn a spot in the top 4?
I think we are going to need to see like an expert level plan going into this challenge course. We've seen a lot of incredible runs that may have fallen out of contention for the qualifying spots due to them just slipping up and not having that momentary lapse in concentration, as it were. And if we want to see our top 4 absolutely crush it and get their Motus finalist spots, then they're really going to have to lock in, utilize every single move they can to the best of their ability, and also get through the course at a really efficient pace. Not only is a challenge course about clearing obstacles with your retries enabled, but you also just got to get through it fast, because it's the fastest who get the top 4 spots.
I can't imagine anyone's getting near the end of this course without their forearms just burning a little bit. But these people have been preparing. They've been training hard for this moment, and it's going to be a big opportunity for them.
Indeed, it will be. I'm very excited to see how everything can go out here. We've got 16 incredible athletes, 4 in the amateur female division and 12 in the amateur male division. One thing to note, because there are 4 female spots automatically, we are going to have to see our females get to obstacle 4 in order for them to get a qualifying spot for Motus later on. So that's the credentials that they need to meet, but for the guys, it's still the regular competition. 8 of them will be going home without a ticket to Motus, but we're having a look at our demo run here. Having a look, we got the point of entry followed by new direction, a very lengthy second obstacle with a couple of bars and linking laches and just monkeying along through, which is great to see. And then the Sim Slider, we take the Brett Sims palm flip, and on the cliffs, we got to slide it forward on this track and then swing on over to that platform right there. And then the cane and go, a very techie cane tech obstacle where you move along and take 2 canes out of their slots and move on through to the pipeline, a balance gauntlet.
A lot of grip strength being tested right now.
Precisely so. It's a very pumpy course. Once you get to like obstacles 8 and 9, you start to feel it, especially here in Squeeze Harder. We take the sides of the sideways holds and then swing on up to both of the fidget spinners. And then we take a ride onto 2 nunchucks where you can use that truss.
Okay.
And then take those nunchucks down a slider and swing on down to safety. Then the quad leap, a bit of lower body action, gives a bit of time for your upper body arrest. And now the twist and cliff. I love this one.
Oh my goodness, look at that. The way you got to keep it controlled. The accuracy you need with your hands right there. Oh, just spinning around. That's going to be a tough one for competitors to make sure that they're keeping it balanced between the left and right side.
And now the pump. We start with a little turnaround from the rope on that truss. And we move along through a few holds here on the teal edge and on the propped pipes there. And we're going to chalk on up and get ready for the Lima special. This wreaked havoc yesterday, predominantly in our pre-teen male division. This absolutely killed it. We only saw a couple advances through this obstacle, and this is what they're up against. They have to take this salmon ladder bar, hop it up the tilting salmon ladder, and take it into that flying bar cradle. They have to move with the obstacle.
Goodness.
We love the bar tech, and then they got to swing on up to this trapeze. Easy stuff for our tester right here, and that is where the buzz is going to be hit.
I got to give a big shout out to the demonstrators there, all the kids coming through to show off how this course is done. I mean, under the pressure, there's pressure on a demo run too, so they did amazing.
Absolutely an incredible way of seeing what these athletes are going to be going up against. It's important to note that this is the amateur female course that they just ran. So there might be some obstacle changes for the males that we don't know of yet, but we're going to be seeing those when we get there. And we're going to be starting out very shortly with our first competitor, Erin Hales, coming out of the amateur, not the amateur division, the adult division within the amateur division.
Yeah, a little slip up for Erin on Lachey Lane in the placement course, but I still think she could do something big here.
Indeed, so she has the opportunity to show all of these athletes how to do the obstacles under competition pressure. And now we're going to be seeing if Erin, a jump twist regular, is going to be able to power on through and get the best result possible to start out this division.
She's off
and running. 4 minutes on the time limit. Might not seem like a lot of time, but in reality, you got to think about everything carefully within a challenge course. It's 10 obstacles long, so you're always got to be thinking about, okay, how can I route back to my plan that I have before this course run, and just always go at it. We can see Erin, the diagonal swing to get to that bar. Oh, sorry about that, guys. There is an alert. There is a alert sound. If you can take this one, Sam, please.
I got you. Erin is on to Sim Slider right now. Look at the grip. She's got to keep that thing from tilting over in one direction. Now she is swinging off to the side. She's able to get through it. She is on to the fourth obstacle. Cane and go. Chalking up a little bit here. It's a big deal if she can get through this obstacle, earn her way over to Modus. Erin getting that good swing. She's gripping that first cane. She pulls it off. All right, swing over to this. Oh, she misses it. She's still holding on, though. She's swinging, and the target is swinging as well. Her next object is going to be really tough to line this up with both her swinging, the next hold swinging, and she's out on cane and go. She hits it. She's still got another attempt here. She's going to take her retry on cane and go. All right,
let's see. Here we go. Erin.
Get it this time.
Redemption time out here on Cane and Go. Takes a low swing, gets the grab on the little chuck this time, and now he's going to swing on through and get ready for the rest of the cane holds. She's lost it this time, needs to retrieve it.
Whoa,
almost had it. Hang on. The potential's still there. Nearly had it. She's hanging by one hand right there. She might want to try and build momentum from the former hold, possibly.
Yeah. I think she needs to reach back and get a little more momentum. Come on. She can do this.
Here we go. Just over 2 minutes remain in the grand scheme of things. It seems like the cane's just going side to side.
It is. Oh, she can't reach it. Oh, no.
Worth a shot there. Erin Hales, unfortunately, falls victim to the cane. That's going to be it.
Tough obstacle right there. Again, the grip strength really being tested. You've already gone through some tough obstacles with New Direction and Sim Slider. So then to go into that, just one little slip up with your hand is all it takes to knock that next cane away. And it's just really hard to make up after an error like that.
Absolutely. One of the toughest ways to get yourself locked up on a course right there. But now we've seen how things can be done on the first couple of obstacles here, with that cane and go being the culprit for our first failure on this course. But now our second amateur female on the course, Kiana Mastriani, there we go, from the Rock Ninja Warrior Academy. So has competed 7 times throughout the season at aged 18. She's ready to go.
Yeah, she looked really good through the first 4 obstacles on the placement course. I'm excited to see how it goes here. Pretty quickly through point of entry.
Here we go. Kiana just under 3-minute 40 at this point
Big
now
swings.
as she makes a massive lâché over.
Looking calm and collected right now. Really trying to focus on getting that grip strength right. So many changes in direction here. It's tough to shift your body like that, but she's able to do it.
Here she goes now. Takes the dismount in a stride. With 3-minute 15, she's going to be moving on to the sim slider and pushing it forward, but just loses her grip trying to swing onto it first time.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, you got to do one hand at a time there. You still want to keep it mostly centered.
Oh, the grip isn't looking like it's agreeing with her on the sim slider. Yeah, going to chalk up and get ready for another try here. Interesting to note, she hasn't used any retries yet because she hasn't fallen on the obstacle. So she's been conserving them for later on in the course. And Kiana is going to try again here and grip on. And there we go. The chalk working its magic. And now she's moving through. Now she's got to push it along the track.
Yeah, generate that power from low down, but keep the grip going. It's a tough combination of efforts there. She's swinging side to side.
This is not the best scenario for her to be in. 2-minute 20 and only 2 obstacles cleared. She's swinging it forward bit by bit, but she really needs to get a shoe in here, but loses her grip on the swing on there. So she's going to have to give it a second try.
And that must have used up a lot of energy right there. She was having a hard time getting the direction right, but she was holding on for quite a while. I'm hoping she can use whatever grip strength is left to refine her technique and get through this.
All right. Kiana gets the grip on there this time. You could see her fingers starting to peel back, but she grips on.
Come on.
So now, 1-minute 55. A lot of time is being used for Kiana, but she's going to still persevere on through. And unfortunately, the drop down is there. Kiana going to take a tumble on the sim slider. I believe that's the first sim slider casualty that we've had this weekend. But regardless, still a very tough obstacle, one that cannot be taken for granted.
Absolutely. I mean, the grip right there, just giving out a little bit. It was an amazing effort for her to get there, and with how much time she spent holding on to those ledges, it's tough to hang in there for that long, but still an impressive display from Kiana.
Precisely so. Absolutely love to see it. Now then, we are now over halfway for our amateur females, and now the penultimate one being Sarah Korn, coming out of the New York City Ninja Academy. So a bit of a trek to get here along the upper end of the East Coast, but she's going to be moving on through and put on a show here at Jump Twist.
She was our first one to move through the placement course and hit the buzzer. I'm excited to see what she's got here in store for the challenge course, but right now, on to the new direction, and she's going in a new direction. Look at that.
There we go. 3-minute and a half now coming in here. She's on Erin's pace throughout this point in the course. She's got the back half of the cliffs on the sim slider to get a bit more control and power on the slider. And now she's going to come along up to the cane and go. This is where Erin fell. So now hopefully she comes along through and makes it through.
She looked happy to get through that last obstacle. She'll be even happier if she can get through this one. She's looking good so far. She's got that last cane.
Has grabbed it and swings on down. And Sarah coming along through onto the pipeline now.
Fantastic display right there on Cane and Go. Let's see how far Sarah can take this. Tough balance right there, but she's got it.
Here we go. 2 minutes 40. Sarah Korn going to take grasp of those handles And now swing on up for the sideways hold. How's she going to fare? Gets
Oh,
the
wow.
sides of the board here. And now going to get a straight on swing and grab both spinners. And there we go.
She's locked in right now. Grip strength is on point. Hand-eye coordination, she's nailing it. Now she's got to slide down here.
Locking
Getting
off,
stuck a
making
little
sure
bit.
she has height. And she's swinging on through. Needs to be careful that the nunchuck doesn't slide back, though, due to it being on a slider. And she's fine. There we go. On to obstacle 7 here, which is the quad leap. Bit of upper body rest. And now with a minute 55, she's going to chalk up and get ready for the twist and cliff.
Gotta use that trampoline. She's onto it. This is the part. You got to keep it centered. These things spinning around, going in all sorts of directions. You want to keep it as straightforward as possible.
Oh,
she
but
slipped.
just starts. I think the grip is starting to be put to its limits now within this obstacle here. We're in obstacle 8 out of 10, and Sarah is going to try her best to stretch out, get the blood pumping in her arms and fingers, and make sure that she has enough energy to clear this obstacle on her second try.
She's been amazing up until this point. It would be great to see her persevere. She's getting twisted around. What a correction.
Look at that. Sarah gets the grab on the trapezoid. Now just the spinner. And she's got it. Hanging on by her dear grip right there. And now with just over a minute left on the clock, she's swinging around on the pump.
I love seeing a competitor get through an obstacle that took them out once. Just shows you never give up on this course.
Very nice. And with that, we're going to get our first look today of the Lima Special. Here we go. Sarah now has to put all of her bar tech to insane use.
Her strength to this point has been very impressive. This is going to be the biggest test so far.
Under 30 seconds for her to get this obstacle,
Oh,
but she
no.
doesn't have enough hip height in order to kip herself up there onto that bar. So now she's trying to look over it again and give it a second go with the 20 seconds she has left.
Come on, big momentum here. Here we go. Get those legs
Here we
swinging.
go. 10 seconds left. She needs a lot of power to grab on, but she just comes up short. Still, though, impeccable work from Sarah getting to the final obstacle on the challenge course.
Sarah with just such impressive skill and strength throughout that whole run. Oh yeah, look at that on the sim slider. Able to change her direction. First one to get through cane and go. I was just impressed, with every single time that I thought her grip might be giving up on her, she just kept going further and further.
Absolutely. Super, super perseverant throughout all of that course. And now with that, we're going to be moving on to our fastest finisher on the placement course from earlier for our for our amateur female division. We've got Faith Trest out here, age 15, out of South Carolina, part of Team Motive. So now she's going to be moving along through the second obstacle with a large amount of urgency, reaching straight out for that cannonball. And then we're going to link both moves there. Nope, just the bar transfer and links down here now. And now,
so fast.
absolutely, she's coming through to the sim slider. A Brett Sims obstacle, the guy who owns her gym that she goes to, Motive School of Movement. And the power is cycling through her. There we go.
Brett would be very proud right now. She's looking really good, getting through this course very fast.
She's got the cane in her grasp, hangs onto the handle, and now through to the ring and onto the second cane.
Doing a good job building up momentum, gets to the dismount. Very good pace so far.
3 minutes remain for Faith to get a clear on this course. Nice run up there to the top of that log. And swings on down on that trapeze, and now she's over halfway through this course and is coming in to squeeze harder.
This is a big one, a big test for her. Got to change her direction there off of the mount into the obstacle. Now some big swings. Can she get her hands accurate? She's going to go on the long ends of this shelf right here. Now for
Here
the
we
spinner,
go.
she's going to use one.
Nice technique here, trusting in her movement to take control of only one of each. And now she's going to take a minute. And she tried to match on those nunchucks and slipped. Maybe you might want to go one hand at a time to make sure you have enough control over each and every bit of your hands.
We saw the one technique work out for Sarah. I wonder if Faith is going to switch up her technique now.
All right, here we go. Faith gets the sideways grab again. She's probably going to get the fidget spinner as well, which she forces in. But I think I could see a bit of a grimace there. She needs to pull on through. Just skipping the bar as a whole. Going to utilize a bit of a skip, possibly. Hold it. There we go, Faith.
Come on. She got her feet on the dismount at first, and she goes for
but the foot tap. Unfortunate there, but Faith, incredibly well done there. Second place, moving on to Motus. Super happy with how that went. Very, very great to see.
Super strong competitor right there. She was fighting through, pushed herself to the limit. That's what you want to see here.
Lovely stuff. That is a great way to round out our amateur female division. That is your leaderboard. Sarah Korn taking first place, followed by Faith. Lovely, lovely stuff. Now then, 12 amateur male athletes ranging from 3 different divisions, the young adults, and the masters as well. I believe we should be getting some course modifications. Yeah, they're changing a couple of things. I'm loving the adjustments. We're not too sure what they are yet, but we're going to be seeing their outcomes in just a bit. Here we go. We have amazing athletes here. We have Samuel McCarthy, who's going to be going first, a jump twist regular. One of the 2 unfortunate whiffs within the placement course that went out relatively early on the little roundabout obstacle, which thankfully is not within this course. But Samuel, such an incredible athlete. I've competed against him at Worlds. Super incredible to see him here at Jump Twist. We could definitely see him take home one of the top spots.
That's the beautiful thing with a course like this. It doesn't matter how you finish in the placement course. It matters how you do here on the challenge course. And with him being the first one to take it on for the male category, he's still got a good shot. And based on what you've said about this guy, I'm hoping for something strong here.
Absolutely. Another one of our unfortunate culprits of a placement course fall was Mike over here. Mike Belalcazar out of Orlando, Florida, also went out on the rings. I think he whiffed it, but regardless, he's going to try his best to avenge himself on this challenge course. You have retries if you need them, and it's weird to, it's lovely to say, but the rest of the leaderboard, or the run order even, is fully consisting of placement course buzzers with a barrage of times. And we also have our course fixers ready and raring to go. We're going to be seeing them very shortly with our first runner here, Samuel McCarthy.
They've been able to see the changes that have been made to the course. They know what's in store for them. Samuel's getting locked in right now. He's focusing up.
Stretching out, getting ready to go. A jump twist regular here, hoping to make his home gym proud. Flip is his current coach as well, one of our course designers for Jump Twist, and he's getting ready to put on a show. We can see he is not taking any chances. He's pulling out all the stops right here.
Backhand. Wow. Flies through that obstacle. Okay.
Lovely stuff. Samuel McCarthy hanging on through. You can see a lot of control within every move he's making currently.
Seeing a couple of the changes already on this stage.
Now then, it seems like the males are not allowed to use the black mats on either side of that pipe going up here. And the bar that was in between the fidget spinners and the nunchucks is also out of play for the males here. So Samuel, a very dynamic swing there onto both of the fidget spinners and just laches to both of the chucks.
Oh my
Lovely.
goodness. He is flying through this course right now.
And you can see him trying to link as many things as possible. Needs one swing and one more cliff jump is going to be needed for the males here, which he gets, and now needs a diagonal swing down. And Sam, we're looking at Mr. McCarthy out here. 2 minutes 35 to the 9th obstacle with both retries still available.
His grip strength has been on full display here. He's looking extremely strong and very confident on this course. Now, onto this cone here. So many ledges to grab, but he is making it look pretty easy right now, and we're going to get a showdown with the Lima Special.
Here we go. He has a retry still available. He has the opportunity to rest and get his arms already in order again. But now Sam is going to try and lock in here. He's utilizing the special delivery, just only one kip up. And now our guys also have to move up the tilting salmon ladder and utilize the flying bar move, which he sticks on a link. And I think just like this, we're going to get our first clear of the day on the challenge course. 1 for 1, Samuel McCarthy.
That was insane. He made that last obstacle look so easy by doing it quick. He saved himself a lot of energy by just going right for the big swing to the bar. He was able to hop it over with no issues. And the flying bar aspect of that, he made it look so easy. Look at all these jumps right here. So confident throughout the entire course.
That was absolutely flawless. Nothing was wrong with that run. That is the standard that has been set for the rest of our male athletes in the amateur division. And I'm excited to see where we can go. We can get faster times. We could even get 4 faster times and maybe not see Sam on the Premier Series qualifying leaderboard at all. So we could see a lot of different things could play out here in our last competitors.
You got to think, if you're one of the next few runners to go, you're even more nervous now. You know, you've seen someone get through, you've seen someone clear, so now you're thinking, do I need to try to bump up the pace a little bit? But that's where we've seen mistakes happen. So Mike, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
He's just seen brilliance on this course, and he's also hoping to match said caliber. And he also went out early on the placement course, and I think with that, he wants to show off his skills to the world even more, and he also has the opportunity to clear.
A little bit of a chip on your shoulder never hurts, and Mike is racing through the course right now. Going for a big swing here for the dismount. He's got to get a little bit further. Yep, up to that big mat there. And now the cliffhanger ledge.
Here he goes, 3 minutes 20. Takes the grab of the cane, and he's fine. Already onto pipeline.
All right, we saw him go out in a couple rings earlier. Let's see if he can get this dismount onto the log. Oh, no!
Nice effort there from Mike. Although he went off to the left-hand side, if you're taking the obstacle from a head-on point of view, then he missed that trapeze, but he has the opportunity to give it a second go. He needs to have a straighter approach.
He's got this.
Which
there we go.
He gets this time. Lovely.
Very controlled on that retry.
Mike gonna give. Okay, so it looks like we need to use that. We need to utilize the cliffs on this contraption as well as the sideways board. And both fidget spinners to the link on the nunchucks. And look, oh no!
Oh, the shoe comes off too. He's got to put that back on and get his retry going.
2 retries on back-to-back obstacles. Not the situation that Mike would want to be in at the moment, but he has the capability to move on through each obstacle, but he's going to have to do it first try on each time now.
He looked like he was trying to rush it a little bit there on that dismount. If he had taken one more swing, I think he would have had the distance he needed, but we'll see if he applies what went wrong there.
And he's opting to take a backswing and get ready safely this time, but he has no more retries left, so Mike gonna have to motor through the rest of this course if he wants that clear.
Time for twist and cliff. Nice bounce up there. Can he stay straight? Not getting too crooked.
He's got the cliff hold. Now the second, which spins. And now he's eyeing up that final cliff hold above him.
Beautiful.
Which he gets. Lovely. And one diagonal swing down. He's going to chalk up and get ready for the pump.
No retries left, so he's got to nail these last 2 obstacles. Grip strength still looking strong for Mike. I'm just looking at his face right now. He almost looks like this is nothing to him. He looks very focused, not too winded. Mike is on to the Lima Special. We saw Samuel get through this one. And he got it through. He got through it pretty quickly. Now Mike clearly a little bit behind Samuel's time, but I'm hoping he can pull off a clear here.
He definitely has the opportunity to do so. He just needs to do it when it counts here. He's got the salmon ladder move, but now he needs to transfer up it. A nice skip on the first jump. And now Mike moving along here. 50 seconds.
Nice.
Lands the grab. One more catch. And he's got it. Mike with a second clear. 2 for 2.
Mike just overcoming the odds right there. Needed a couple of retries on his slip-ups, but he stayed in control, didn't give up, fought through it, and what an impressive showcase right there. Both of our competitors who did not get through the placement course are able to pull through and clear on the challenge course.
Absolutely. I love to see the development within the competition for each competitor. And we're 2 for 2 on clears at the minute, albeit a minute apart. Mike is going to be a clear, but we've seen the capability of both our athletes here that we've seen already. But with the rest of our roster being placement course clears, it's going to be a tight one to call.
Like I was saying earlier, the pressure is going to be on after watching one person clear. Now you've seen 2 in a row hit that buzzer. And everyone else who's running knows that they not only have to potentially beat this stage, but they need to go pretty quick.
Indeed they do. Now then, the slowest of our clears, Derek Cardinal, out here coming out of Marietta, Georgia, aged 44, going to be running on the challenge course right now out of the Masters division.
Doesn't look 44 the way he's swinging around on these bars right now.
Absolutely, a lot of muscle to be carrying on this course right here, but he has the opportunity to just do anything he can and succeed. And Derek is now going to be utilizing the sideways hold on his. It's been upgraded, so now they have to shimmy it sideways almost, and they need...
Oh my goodness! Wow, okay.
Derek!
So much... Derek he's had so much momentum there. He broke the course.
Hold up. Oh, my Lord. What
We're going to need a moment to take care of that one.
Oh, my. Right. So, we just seen Derek. Yeah, I know. It has been ages since I've seen a course malfunction that extreme. I remember, what is it, last year? Northeast or New England regionals, there was a captain's wheel that broke on impact. That scared me. I was looking at a second screen to check the NinjaWorks, my NinjaWorks console, and then I see up the millisecond I change my vision, there's just a break there. Oh, what?
It looked like no one got hurt there. I think everyone's walking away from it okay, but that could have been bad too.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, everyone's all right. Oh my. Okay. We have Derek just going to be iced for a minute. He's already looked at the first 2 obstacles and a half, if you want to look at it that way, and just kind of get experience of what it's like to be on the challenge course. So he's obviously going to be getting a rerun. All that's fine. And then we also have a multitude of other athletes coming through in the amateur male division. Last up is going to be Mark Satterwhite out here on the challenge course in 10 runs from now. But oh my gosh, I'm still struck by that break on the sim slider. He really slid it off there.
Derek, he's just got a lot of power. I mean, he's a big guy, a lot of muscles, like you were saying, and I think that I hope that doesn't psych him out at all. I think he can mentally overcome that and get a retry on that obstacle, and hopefully he can finish strong.
Definitely has the opportunity to do so. Now that he knows it's going to be back and tightened up when it's ready to go. But in the meantime, all of our competitors right here have a lot to offer. We're going to have Ethan presumably run after the course has been fixed. But yeah, I absolutely love the fact that regardless of the course malfunctions, we're all still ready to go. We know everything's going to be okay in terms of how the athletes are, in terms of their health and safety, as well as just the course getting ready to go. Oh my goodness me. But regardless, we're going to take a look at some highlights from 2 weeks ago back at Ascend Obstacle Training. We had Noah Munia getting the full clear, our reigning Elite World Champion, which was absolutely insane to see. I absolutely loved that moment. One of the best moments of this year in Premier Series, our reigning champion taking a look through and just moving along. We had Simon Gelman absolutely kill it on the placement run. I absolutely loved everything about it. Simon also competed here yesterday, I want to say. Grayson as well. This is just a montage of some of the fastest placement runs we've had all season. Ascend Obstacle Training in Massachusetts has one of the biggest communities in the US for Ninja and just their overall course progression. I remember this here. I believe this was in the preteen division, if I'm not mistaken. It was Simon, Grayson, and Gavin here. Gavin Shields putting up one of the fastest times ever. It was just back to back to back fastest times. Riley Hunt as well from the teen division, I want to say, absolutely crushed it on this challenge course. So much dexterity and precision throughout every move possible. Absolutely loved the fact we saw a full clear on these vertical limits too. That was crazy.
So impressive. It blows my mind to see the speed and precision some of these young athletes have. To be able to go that fast, but still keep all that hand-eye coordination is amazing.
We have Noah Munia as well, obviously looking back again at one of the greatest challenge course runs of the season, and maybe of the full Premier Series, if anything. Noah had only one retry left coming into the final obstacle. He caught the grip on the vertical limits and thrusted on through to a cliffhanger hold and got the fastest time to the buzzer, and the only buzzer, as a matter of fact, sweeping the competition in an absolutely insane fashion.
We've still got some more action this weekend, too.
Indeed, obviously, we do. We have the teen division with some of the best athletes in the world, absolutely up there with one of the best fields there is at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. And then the elites will be happening at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, where we have our very own Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson, one of our commentators on the course. It's going to be a sight to see.
I was listening to you all yesterday. Yeah, I heard he's going to be competing. So what are you hoping to see out of Enzo?
I'm hoping to see absolute brilliance out of him. He's been training hard for it, and I'm hoping to see a great result. But we have more competitions to be looking at throughout the rest of the season. Next week, we're heading over to the Rockies for Arc Ninjas qualifier in Longmont, Colorado on the 13th and 14th. And then we head overseas the week after that to Warrior Adventure in France. So we get to see some more international representation, the first time since Australia, since the beginning of the season. Then the week after that, the international prowess continues with Edmonton, Canada's qualifier at Fit Set Ninja on the 27th and 28th. The week after that is going to consist of October's comp, starting with Ninja U in Kenny, Iowa, the gym that is run by the Berend family, on the 4th and 5th of October. 2 weeks after that, Life Force Ninja is going to be holding their qualifier on the 18th and 19th in Bellingham, Washington. That was our finals placement last year, and so many amazing athletes who qualified for finals came out at Life Force, all guns blazing, and we crowned our Premier Series champions there as well. The week after that, we head over to the Northeast again for the final time for Dexterity Depot in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania on the 26th and 27th. A course designed by Matt Bradley, the guy who has designed the courses for both last year's Worlds and this year. So I'm super excited to see what he's got in store for us at Dexterity. And then November comes around. We have only one qualifier left for that month. True Function Ninja Training Ground in Swindon in the UK. So that's our final international qualifier, which I love to see on the 1st and 2nd of November. Then 3 weeks after that, we head over to the World Ninja League Premier Series Finals in 2025 for Motus Ninjas on the 22nd and 23rd of November in Lee Summit, Missouri. The top 4 from every single division for every single category for male and female are going to be present there. I am super excited to see what we can get.
I can't wait to know what goes down at Motus there. So many incredible athletes. The pressure's going to be on, and I just imagine the energy is going to be incredible.
It's always one of my favorite ninja events of the year when the finals hit for Premier Series. Typically, I am not usually there to see them live because it happens very late on, especially the elites. But this year, pulling an all-nighter, I'm going to be there for the elites on the mic for finals, and I'm very excited to see what can happen there.
Absolutely. You can't miss that one.
And we have also just gotten word that the sim slider has now been repaired in a very speedy fashion as well. So I'm excited to see everyone getting ready to go. We might have Derek or Ethan pulling through on our start line next up. It's going to be, if we just see in a moment, our next competitor. Derek, one of the best athletes in the Masters division for the 40s and up, came down hard dismantling the sim slider. So he's going to be iced for a bit as he waits for his rerun. Of course, we got to give a rerun to a course malfunction there, but it's almost there for him. We're getting ready to go. So he's going to be getting ready. And we are going to have our first athlete back on the block in just a second.
Big props to the Jump Twist staff over there getting it repaired. You know, that was a obstacle malfunctions. You got to be on your feet with getting things back set up and making sure they're safe for the contestants. So big shout out to them.
Precisely so. Flip Rodriguez, Megan Budway, and RJ Roman, our course designers, doing incredible jobs out here on the course for the Jump Twist qualifier, as well as the rest of the Jump Twist team, helping with resetting and NinjaWorks and the leaderboards and everything that you can think of. We're going to be getting started with Ethan. So we're going to see Ethan get a run out here on the challenge course and get things started for the second half. Here we can see giving a thumbs up to RJ Roman controlling NinjaWorks, and Ethan out of Simsbury, Connecticut from Windsor Ninja Academy is now ready to go.
Swinging through point of entry pretty quickly. Now time for new direction. Looking very light
approach. Yeah, look at him, Ethan. Not facing a problem right now. 19 years old. He's got quite a long build, so it's helping him out.
Let's take a look at this obstacle. How's it looking? Oh, hard to move. Okay, there we go.
He's trying his best to move on through. I think he might be trying to be a bit cautious now because he knows that what he's just seen doesn't happen every day. But Ethan is going to come on through here and try his best to make a massive swing over to the platform. One more backswing should do it, and Ethan gets the jump.
He was on that one for a while. I'm curious to see how his grip strength holds up after this point, but he's still looking strong. Nice grab on the cliffhanger ledge.
Ethan, Olive Rides coming through on the second cane, hangs onto it, getting a big pull back and hits that platform, and now comes through to the pipeline.
Just gotta stay centered, stay balanced here. We did see Mike have a little slip up on the dismount on this obstacle, but Ethan is going to be very clean through it.
2-minute 30 as he now heads into the halfway point of the course. This is looking very good for him so far, but he just needs to keep that consistency high if he wants to get to the end of this course in good time.
Good job shifting the direction of his body right there with his legs.
Ethan now moving on, getting one of the fidget spinners. No, moves to both of them, which is smart, so he can grab on to both of the nunchucks that are going to come after it.
Oh,
but he slips off, losing that grip there. Might want to try and get a bit more height after the fidget spinners to try and play around with a bit more time to readjust.
Yeah, you don't want to be reaching your hands up too high, catching something that requires that much grip strength.
Here we go, Ethan. 1-minute 50, just over. Has a massive swing going into the sideways hold, and now he's going to be swinging back and forth to try his best to orientate himself to get the grip now. Reaches out to only one nunchuck, but he loses away.
Oh, he's
going to have to readjust. Here he goes. Okay, very inventive here.
Come on.
Needs a lot of power. Just under a minute and a half now. He's going to try and match it, which he gets. But now he just needs to... But he can reach out to that second nunchuck. Now he's met it at its destination. And now Ethan has got it.
Ethan, an amazing save right there. I cannot believe he pulled that off. That was incredible.
Here we go now. Just over a minute for the final 4 obstacles. It's going to be a tight one, but he's very tired. You can see him shaking out, ready to go on the twist and cliff.
There's no question that having to correct yourself the way that he did on Squeeze Harder is going to take a lot of grip strength away from you, but he is still powering through. Look at that!
Oh! The peel out was there. You can see Ethan. Yeah, he had the grip, but then when his body just came through, his fingers slowly started to peel off the cliff. So now he's got to chalk on through now. He has the capability to get it. He's just trying to stretch out his fingers and envision himself grabbing onto that cliff.
Mind over matter right here. Come on, Ethan.
Here we go. Scene of the
swing.
crime from just a minute ago. And he gets it this time. He's hung on miraculously, but he still has one more cliff ledge to get up to.
He's got this. Come on, Ethan. Big swing. He goes for it.
And he almost had it. He had the height, but the grip just started to give out. Ethan Alavride, still a very solid run.
You know, he took a little bit of time on that sim slider, just trying to get it across. Had a hard time with that after what we saw happen to Derek. And then this ledge right there, the first slip off. It's tough to overcome that. You know, you slip off that ledge once, your grip strength isn't... Your arms are so tired at that point. To be able to go back, try it again, and get it is very impressive to me.
It is a very impressive sight to see for Ethan right there, put on an incredible show of perseverance and resourcefulness. And now Wade Bramlett is going to be coming in now. Started Ninja in 2023. 5'6", so one of the shorter athletes. He's 43 years old, works as a financial advisor. He got into Ninja because of his son. He was previously a world champion as a barefoot water skier. He's also an all-American wrestler from all the way back in 2003. He's also a 2022 wakeboard world champion runner-up, and he also took 50th at Worlds last year. So I'm very excited to see Wade on the course, a very athletic background.
Sounds like it. His balance must be spectacular. Let's see how the grip strength holds up. So far, so good.
Here he goes. He's got a lot of power in those arms to scoot the sim slider all the way to the end. He's having trouble trying to lock it in his desired place, but he's got it in there now. It seems like he's... Ooh, nice technique there, sliding it on his backswing. But now he's going to move on to the cane and go.
Big momentum up here to that cliffhanger ledge. He misses it. Now it's swinging.
Trying his best. He needs to grab onto that cliff on the backside. But now he's going to take a tactical retry and get the obstacle all reset for him.
I think that's smart. The amount of energy he would have used trying to correct that error is safer to just use your retry, give it another clean shot.
Wade, just under 3 minutes now. as he gets the grab on the cane. Swings on through, needs that cliff grab, and almost had it and slips off the cane. Wade, unfortunately, gonna go down on the 4th obstacle right there. Very unfortunate, but still very powerful.
It's tough to reach over and grab a ledge that you can't even really see until the last minute. Hard to get your hand in the exact right spot. Just a tough obstacle overall, but still awesome to see Wade out here showing off his skills.
Right then, our final 8 now, Duncan Murray. It's interesting to note that after Duncan, we will be taking a look at Derek's rerun after he basically took apart the sim slider. So now, before that though, we have Duncan Murray from the Rock Ninja Warrior Academy.
He is off on the point of entry. Getting through those rings nice and quickly now for new direction.
Oh, incredible stuff. Just linking straight on right there. Duncan seems to be a very tall athlete with an equally as long wingspan. So we can see him here now. 3 minutes. Very powerful.
Look at that. So quick.
All the way to the end of the track in about 2 seconds. So now he's got a lot of time to move on through the rest of the obstacles.
Wasting 0 time right here. Gets that cliffhanger ledge. Now down to the ring. One more cane. Big swing, and he's through the dismount. Look at him go.
So much power out of Duncan Murray so far. And now we have 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Oh,
wow!
wow!
Save! He keeps it alive.
Perfect timing on those rings coming back. Hold it. Okay, get that balance now, Duncan.
Can't take this one for granted. It's a simple obstacle, but wow, I cannot believe he pulled that off.
That's one of the greatest things I've seen all weekend.
I love that.
All right,
this
Duncan
is a big
Murray.
Challenge.
Here we go, coming into squeeze harder. He's really going to have to squeeze harder if he wants that clear within this obstacle. He had a bit of a scare on Pipeline, but he's recomposed himself and he's ready to swing big here and also squeeze harder.
We saw Ethan have an incredible save. We've already seen Duncan with a crazy save on the Pipeline. Let's see if he can get through this cleanly. Both spinners going straight for it. All right. Is he going to go for both of these poles here? Yes.
And he's got it. Almost wanted to link that dismount, but takes an equally as big backswing to get Duncan in a safe place.
Duncan is looking very, very confident through the course so far. Now he's going to take a little bit of time to get extra chalk on those hands right there. There's a lot of grip coming up.
Here we go. Duncan Murray. Just under 2 minutes now as he attempts the twist and cliff. Spent a lot of time trying to save himself on Pipelines, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. He's got a wide grip to control the board, and now just needs to lachey on up.
He looks so in control right here. Come on, he's got it.
There we go. Duncan Murray just taking a diagonal backswing to set himself up safely, and with 1:20, he's chalking up. Here he goes now, just swinging along through the pump right here, the first half of it. And I think if he carries on this pace, he has the opportunity to be our 3rd clear of the day here, Sam.
I'm liking it. He's looking like he's going slow and methodical here now. Oh, a little bit of a change in direction. Goes back for that rope. All right, but his grip strength is still holding up. All right, it is time for the Lima Special. We've seen 2 of our athletes get through this so far. Can Duncan be the 3rd? I think based on how he's looked so far, I think he's got a really good shot here.
Here we go. Duncan hooks on up there to the salmon ladder. Just needs to pop on through, and he's doing skips with diagonal sets right there on the bar. But now he really needs to lock in here for the flying bar move. This is where everyone fell yesterday, but he's got it. And Duncan Murray has one more lachey to do, and he's got it. Duncan! One more swing, and our 3rd buzzer is in the books.
Duncan, so much strength right there. You can tell he's happy with that run. Maybe he wishes he went a little faster, but that was such an impressive clear. He looked great on every single obstacle, but I still can't forget that save on the Pipeline.
That was insane stuff to watch. We'll have another look back at it here.
Look at
the
that.
perfect
Wow.
timing of the rings coming back to him when he's starting to face the right way is insane.
I love that he was patient when he needed to be patient. He went fast when he knew he could go fast. We'll see if his time holds up.
We now are coming back to our demolition ninja, as it were. Derek Cardinal took apart the sim slider with just that big of a reach and swing. Coming out of Marietta, Georgia. Here we go. Second time's the charm for him.
These obstacles are nervous watching him come on through, but Derek's such a powerful competitor here today. I want to see him get that redemption. Look at him go. Quick grab. New direction.
Large grip, large
Oh, yeah.
swings.
All right.
Wanted to link that dismount. Okay, now then. He can see he has a smile on his face. He knows he has to be a bit more careful here, but still has the opportunity to just power through. And that's what he's going to do. Now a massive swing, reinforced. Come on.
This obstacle stronger than ever, and so is Derek. He goes. for it. Look at
Yes!
that.
Now then, brand new territory for him.
Up to the ledge. He slips
Ooh,
off.
you can see the fingertips. He's still got an all right grip on the cane with a lot of momentum. Here he goes.
Oh, he tries to skip it.
That is so clean. That saves a lot of momentum too.
I wonder if he tries to go for that one again. That cliffhanger ledge, a little tough to grab onto for some people. The ring obviously easier. Do you risk the skip right there?
It's definitely possible. I think if he sets himself up for it from the start, he might have a good opportunity to get it. But you can see he's gassed out a bit after taking that fall, possibly. I think the wind got knocked out of him. So now Derek going to take a second to readjust to the situation that he's in. And with 2 minutes 40, he's going to come on through.
Come on, Derek. Big swing here. Goes back to
And
the
the
ledge.
cliff
This time
is-
he's got it.
Here he goes. Just needs to hang on and get to that ring, which he's got. Now then, 2 minutes and a half as he gets the second cane. Just needs to swing on down and hit that platform, and he's got it.
Derek just overcoming the odds right there. That was very impressive. He had to do 3 of the obstacles essentially before, and he's had to start from the beginning. Now he's onto the pipeline.
2 minutes 5 as he moves on through that pipeline. His balance is insane.
That was so awesome to see. You
Now
know
then,
he's feeling it
chalking
a
up.
little bit.
He should be at this point. It's a very pumpy course, a very long challenge course as well. 10 obstacles long, and he's over the halfway point, and just under half of his time is left.
Getting some big swings right here on Squeeze Harder. Oh, he misses the
Ooh.
first transition.
The sideways, unfortunately, is going to get him, so now he just needs to have a bit more height as he comes in with it.
You can tell he's breathing, he's feeling it. But Derek, let's overcome the odds here. Come on. Big swings, good change in direction. He's going the right way. Come on, Derek. Big swing, big jump. He doesn't
Ah, but the sideways is going to be his downfall. Derek, a battered and bruised warrior from today, but he put in all of what he had literally in 3 runs today, and he put up an incredible performance to boot. Well done.
get it. Derek, just so much strength, so much power. Love watching him run. But now we're down to our last 6, it looks like.
Devin Dennis, coming out of Dragon Fit in Tampa, out of Lutz, Florida, has been doing Ninja since 2018, has competed 11 times throughout the season, coming out of the young adult division.
And now we're starting to get into that tier of competitors that just race through the placement course. We saw a lot of them go fast on the placement course. Devin is indeed one of them.
Devin has the opportunity to do some big moves out here and get a big result. He's looking around, making sure that he's ready to go. He's focused. And Devin is going to be moving through this challenge course in just a moment.
So far, we've seen 6 athletes go. 3 of them have defeated the stage. 3 of them have gone out. Devin would love to be the 4th to clear here.
You can see he's trying his best to move as fast as possible. And with 3 minutes 45, just the one-handed link and the dismount too is crazy good.
The sim slider is light work for this guy. Devin is flying right now. Goes right to that cliffhanger ledge, right to the ring. The momentum he's keeping with himself with every single swing is amazing to watch. But now he's got to stay focused and balanced here on the pipeline.
He's got a straight on, dead on approach and keeps his balance moving all the way up. And now with 3 minutes 10, he's got over 3 minutes for the last half of the course.
Good opportunity to take a break, chalk up. Now time for squeeze harder. This is where we see a lot of competitors just really test out their grip strength. But Devin's looked strong up until this point. What technique does he go for here? One spinner.
Gets the grab on the fidget spinner, and now he reaches out only using one nunchuck and links that dismount.
Quickly through the quad leap. Let's see if he can get twist in cliff.
Here he
Going
goes,
reverse
taking
grip.
a reverse, yeah, a little cross grip action right here onto the first of 3 cliffs. Gonna take a nice lache over with a wide grip on the board to control it more. And with one more swing, he's gonna leap on up to that cliff.
Great dismount there too. The speed he had changing direction with his swing to get over there. I'm amazed by that. Now he is onto the pump. A good little test here. You got to earn your shot at the Lima Special. The pump here is not one to take for granted.
Here he goes, 1 minute 45 as he makes his way around the truss. And he's moving on through to the Lima Special. Devin has just a minute and a half now. He has a retry left if he needs it. But now he's going to be coming through onto the Lima Special with a lot of bar tech required. He's got the first grab. The good thing about the male version of this obstacle is that you can reach out to this. Whoa! The full salmon ladder skip. Have a look at that.
Devin is amazing right now. This is so impressive. So, he slipped off. Loses his grip.
Of the grip. Yeah, you could see there. He put it in place. He hung there for about 0.5 seconds, but he was able to just unfortunately slip off. That's the good thing about having the retry here this late in the course. Devin has the opportunity to try again and possibly clear, which he has the capability to do.
I want to see him keep those arms bent, really control that power if he can. The accuracy is there.
But now here he goes. Quick swing up. Reaches out to the salmon ladder. And how's he going to fare? Takes a massive grip there.
Insane.
One back swing needed. Precision and grip.
Oh! One hand! What a save! I cannot believe he's still holding on right now. That was insane.
No!
Oh, he misses it. Devin!
Oh! Look at, no way! You gotta see that again. He was flawless on that run. There was so much that just unfolded. I don't know what to think first. Oh my lord.
First of all, it was so clean all the way up until the Lima Special. And then, look at, I want to see, are we seeing the one-hand grab here? Or is this the miss?
That was the slip off.
Once.
Now here, one-handed save. But then he went over to the trapeze. But now that is a free bar on the trapeze. So you can't just like put a load of force onto it and have it stay there.
He would have built up a lot of momentum. That, I cannot I don't believe what I just saw. The save with one hand blew my mind. I hoped that he would get through that last obstacle with that save, but it doesn't matter which part of the obstacle it is. It is a tough one to get through. You have to earn that buzzer. The Lima Special, such a challenge.
We are now going to be seeing if Matthew Buckner is going to be coming through and getting one of those desired clears on this challenge course, coming out of the Jungle Gym team, one of the biggest ninja communities in the world, and he's going to be moving along through this challenge course momentarily.
Matthew doing some stretching here, getting psyched up. You got to really mentally prepare for this course. He's seen 7 athletes go so far, so he's got a good idea of what this course is like. He knows which obstacles to focus on, which ones to be careful with. Let's see if he can apply himself here.
Matthew is going to take a bit of time to just look through his plan out here, getting his mental game all ready and sorted. Envisioning every single move that he's going to make on this course. This is the most crucial point that any ninja should be facing on any course, even before your runners began. So you know what you're going to be doing and make sure you have a concrete plan so you can perform to its standard. And just like that, Matthew Buckner's off.
Reminds me of a Formula One driver preparing for the laps and the track, but here's Matthew mentally prepared for this course. He knows the techniques. He knows which obstacles to really focus on.
Matthew,
he's looking great so far.
Trying his best to shimmy the sim slider all the way to the end of the track.
He's building up momentum for the dismount and
so
to
much
the side
height there.
time.
Just under 3 minutes and a half now as he moves on through to the back of that cliff using the ring and the second cane. We've seen that a lot of people have now gotten the hang of this cane tech obstacle. And now we have the pipeline.
Oh, keep his balance. Okay.
Nice slow approach. He was a bit tentative on his moves there, but he trusted his gut at the end of the log and jumped to the trapeze successfully.
Squeeze harder. Come on. Matthew looking good. Does he go for one spinner? He's going to go for both.
Both of them. Okay, just under 3 minutes now.
Only
Reaches
one
out
nunchuck.
to only one. Moves along now. Almost had enough energy to just like kind of reach out and dismount that way, but he got it on his second attempt there. And
I
now
like seeing
2 minutes and a half.
I like seeing a little extra time taken for control. Make sure you don't make a silly mistake. Matthew is now on to twist and cliff.
2:15 as he moves on through.
Wow! Right through that first bar onto the first cliffhanger. He slipped off the second.
Didn't have enough grip there or height. You kind of need to see through a cliff transfer when you have enough height to kind of look and have enough time to react to where your fingers are going to be placed, but you also need to not let your body weight pull you down.
I like the speed he's got getting onto that first ledge.
No,
Oh, he's
unfortunately,
out again.
Matthew Buckner is going to go down in 5th place. That's going to be it, sadly. A very solid run up to that point, though, with quite a couple of saves.
You can see the strength that he has. There's no question there, but after a while, these obstacles, they just start adding up. It's very taxing on the grip strength, and hanging on to those cliffhanger ledges is never going to get easier. Still, Matthew Buckner, very impressive young athlete.
Precisely so. Now then, now we are starting with Joshua Buckner as well. We've got both the Buckners back to back, it looks like. And with that, we're now going to be seeing who our top 4 Motus finalists are going to be, starting with Joshua Buckner out here.
He's got the NASA shirt on. Let's see if he can have a very strong run here.
Here he goes. Joshua flying across the new direction obstacle out here. 3-minute 45 as he takes the Lachey downward, which is lovely to see. And now he's coming into the sim slider, trying to make it go across in a very stylistic fashion.
The NASA shirt, and it's looking like low gravity here for him so far. Joshua looking very clean through the course. Now the cliffhanger ledge. Oh, look at that. He's pulling it so far back, but he stays on.
Look at that. A lot of control. He's locking off on every move to make sure he's off the ground. And with 3-minute 15, only 45 seconds in, he's on obstacle 5.
Time to stay centered here. Get that balance.
He's got it all the way up to the end. You could see a smile as he knew he was over. Probably one of the points he was scared of. But now Joshua Buckner going to be chalking out, getting ready to go for the squeeze harder.
Oh, you love the smile on the face. This is all about having fun and enjoying the ninja community. You can tell he's loving it right now. Joshua, time to get some big swings.
He's trying his best. And he's almost like looking forward. He's manipulated his swing to take the cliff sides basically on either side of the swing there. And he's looking through here. He's smiling. And he's moving along through that nunchuck. And only one is being used, but he swings down safely.
Joshua Buckner, he's looking really good right now. All right. We just saw Matthew attempt this one. Let's see if Joshua can get through it.
Here he goes. He's shaking out his hands and getting ready to go.
First grip there, still spinning a little bit, but he's able to get that second ledge. Big swing up to the third. This one, super tough to grab.
He's got it, though. You could see his arm slightly bent to stop the impact on the rest of his body going downward. But he has one more big leap to make on a cliff, and he slips off.
No. So close. I think he can do it. He's got a good chance of getting back there. I think he needed a little bit more momentum, a little higher swing up.
All right. 1-minute 30 now as he's going to be coming in. You can see he's checked the time. He's like, okay, I've got to start moving now. So he's trying to hype himself up and make sure he's got enough blood rotation in his upper body to move on through at an efficient pace.
Joshua's spinning around, but it doesn't phase him.
Just over a minute as he now comes into the twister. A
Nice.
wide grip. He
Big
just needs
swing.
more of a swing. He needs a lot of momentum and a high kip up,
No.
which he unfortunately can't get. Joshua Buckner going down. He had fun, a lot of smiles throughout that.
I like to see that. Joshua was so impressive throughout this course. Clearly a lot of strength. Good techniques as well. I loved what he did here with the 2 fidget spinners, then transitioning to 1 nunchuck. Just hard to get enough momentum to reach that third ledge on the twist and cliff.
Super, super well done there. And just like that, that's going to lock in Samuel McCarthy for the Premier Series Finals, as he's now in first place with 3 more runners to go. He's guaranteed at least 4th place.
You knew what you were talking about with Samuel.
Absolutely. I know
Said
this
it from the
kid.
beginning.
Super, super well done. He's also a minute ahead of the rest of the field to the buzzer. But we also are running into our 3 fastest placement course clears, starting out with our 42-year-old Kevin Sanderlin.
Right here from Jump Twist Academy.
He started training and competing in Ninja in the fall of 2022. His son Calder was already in Ninja at the time, and he competes in the mature kids male division. He has his fair share of injuries in 2024. He had an ankle sprain and 8 stitches to his forehead from too much redemption time after a comp this year.
Wow.
But he did go on to run the next day with a bandage on and then won.
Oh, I love that. Got to be gritty here
Kevin.
when it comes to these competitions.
Exactly so. Kevin not taking any chances. He's moving along at a great pace so far. And he's coming along with a very good time right here. 3-minute 10 to that, basically the first halfway point at Pipeline. He is a risk engineer, which means he works to find ways to make things safer. So Ninja is contrary to basically everything he does at work.
Well, obviously this course, we had one one course issue earlier, but this, you know, we're in a pretty safe environment here.
Here he goes. Kevin looking to see if he can clear the squeeze harder. His wife is a 2000 US Olympian in the springboard diving sport and is also now a Team USA coach. And if his family's reading this, please give a shout out to his friend and training partner, Scott Seinold. Oh, he's down.
Still got a retry on this one.
Also, we need to give a shout out to his training partner Scott, who got injured in practice just 2 weeks before Worlds this year, wishing that he was there at Premier Series. So now Kevin gonna try and avenge himself.
Come on,
2-minute 10.
Do it for Scott. Big jump here. Staying sideways on this one. Looks forward, gets the grab.
Ooh, nice change in his technique here. He's going to take a more head-on approach to both the fidget spinners.
Oh!
No, the link there! Oh, Kevin Sanderlin's down.
He did not take the time to really focus in there, take the extra swing. He just went right for the nunchucks. It's tough to have that hand-eye coordination with that much speed.
Crazy work out there. I absolutely love the dedication and the gutsy link right there. Lovely stuff. And with that, we have Mike in second place, who's also going to get a spot at Motus' finals.
Congratulations, Mike and Samuel locked in so far. 2 more competitors to go. Jorge and Mark still left, our 2 fastest placement course finishers. They could both still take a spot here.
Super, super well done in the placement course earlier for both of them. They put on amazing shows, getting around sub 25 each, I want to say. And Jorge, being the first out of them, is in the stance that means he means business.
He's got enough chalk on his pants to keep him going throughout this course. Look at Jorge. On to new direction. 36
Very
years
efficient
old.
Here.
Looking, swinging around like he's still a kid.
Whoa.
Look at this.
That was a very big swing. He had the opportunity to link it, but now with 3 minutes and a half, he's shimmying along through the sim slider.
I got to give a shout out to anyone who's wearing all black when they're doing a ninja comp. It just feels fitting.
Jorge coming along through, gets the backwards catch on that ledge. Ooh, lost his grip on his backhand, but was able to recover it.
That was a nice recovery right there. That could have been a dangerous situation. But he recovers, and he's onto the pipeline.
Jorge moving along here, needs to get great control, which he nearly had, in all fairness. He almost made it up there, grabbing on. He had his body shifted and facing only one way. I think it's more optimal to just look at it head on and walk up it.
He definitely had an almost impressive save there, but we got to see if he can focus up here, keep his balance much better that time.
Lovely stuff out here. Jorge redeeming himself. He's still got a retry left in the tank if he were to use it. And now into squeeze harder. He's turning around, looking to go for a right-on approach.
That might be the most underrated move I've seen so far. Very impressive from Jorge. Nice grab on the shelf. Can he get these spinners? Goes for one.
For only one, which is okay. And now he's going to move through, sliding down that nunchuck and gets the dismount.
Beautiful dismount there. Quad leap, no issue. Now the twist and cliff.
Eyeing it up and getting ready to go.
He's got to get through these next few obstacles if he wants a shot in the top 4.
Gets the grab on the twisting cliff. Now needs to generate enough height and momentum for the upper ledge.
Big swing, he hits his feet. Oh! He comes up short. He's got another attempt at this.
This is going to be his last retry available for this course, so Jorge knows what's expected of him.
It looked like he had such a big swing on that one. Did he hit his feet on the previous board there? It was hard to tell.
He's going to try his best to redeem himself here. Oh, hello. He still had it. Lovely. Okay, then here.
Didn't phase him. Let's see. Big swings here. Come on.
You can have a lot of momentum, but you need to just keep your hips high enough. But he slips out backward.
The grip
but
gives out.
Jorge with the cliff spitting him out the other way. That's going to be an unfortunate end to his run.
Well, you know what that means. That means we have Duncan Murray locked in for a finishing spot here, a qualifying spot, which will put Devin Dennis on the bubble.
Right then, with that, Duncan Murray's going through. But now, of course, yeah, Devin not in the best position right here. Mark Satterwhite on the start line right now, our final runner of the amateur division. It's going to be quite the ride here to see if he can get through. I think in order to certify his place in Premier Series finals, he has to get a full course clear.
15 years old, so much strength. You can tell he's ready for this moment.
Here we go, 3 minutes 40. He's got a very good slide to the left side.
He wants that Modus invite. He's got to earn it right here. So far, looking great. Gets that cliffhanger ledge, no problem. Down to the ring, and one more cane. Great dismount.
Lovely. Okay, 3 minutes 15. Oh,
okay.
Very solid save there. He didn't have a lot of speed going up to that trapeze, but he had it anyway.
Look at how quick he's going. Okay, goes a little 90-degree action there.
And with that, he takes only one nunchuck down to the dismount platform. And with 2 minutes 45 on the clock, he's used only 1:15 of his time and is on obstacle 8.
Reverse grip here. First ledge, no problem. This second ledge is a very tough one. But he looks strong. Can he build up enough momentum? Big jump up here for Mark. He's got it.
There we go. He's got the grab on the upper cliff. And he has both of his retries available, which means he could use one per obstacle if he needed to. But at the pace he's going at, it doesn't look like he has to.
I think Mark is going to be set up for success here. Going through the pump.
Let's go. Good.
Oh, yeah, he's looking very smooth. And with that, Mark has earned his spot in the top 4, knocking out Devin Dennis.
Here we go. Mark has the opportunity to get a buzzer as well here. Just needs to be expert-wise with his bar tech, which it looks like he is currently. He's popping up the bar on his front swings there when they start. And now just needs to get this flying bar transfer. Here he goes. A big jump and misses!
No.
He had it there. Placed it correctly, but just gave out with his fingertips. Now Mark, the final attempt of an obstacle in the amateur division here today at Jump Twist, wants to go out with a bang. Can he achieve it?
Could still get, what, the second fastest time, I think?
Possibly, if he tries. Made a small skip at the beginning there. Now just needs to properly lock in for this flying bar placement.
Come on. Grab it, hold
and
on!
Hold it, but he had the same issue again. Mark unfortunately lost his grip at the end there, but that is going to be it. Mark is going to Missouri.
Impressive display. He had great strength throughout that entire run. There's no question that this is a very strong athlete right here. He looks so clean, but this flying bar jump, look at him sliding around right there. There's so much momentum going downward. It is tough to stay holding on to that, especially with the arms extended. But still, I am very impressed with this group of 4.
Absolutely. One of the best fields we've had in the amateur division yet. Absolutely love the fact that we have got Samuel, Mike, Duncan, and Mark going over to Motors for the finals. Samuel, I gotta say, one of the greatest runs from this division. He ran first, mishap on the placement course. He knew what he was about, and he got a finishing time 59 seconds ahead of second place.
That is outrageous. He was the first to go. He set the pace. I mean, no one topped him. Sometimes going first, even then, it doesn't matter what your run order is. You can still do something very impressive. Samuel proved that. Mike, Duncan, and Mark, all so strong, so impressive. And the rest of the competition that tried out, they had such great effort, such fantastic runs. There is no shortage of amazing ninjas here with us for the male group. I am very impressed with what we saw out of all 12 of them. And then the females, of course, very impressive as well.
Absolutely. Sarah Korn making it all the way to the Lima Special, but making just unfortunate outcomes on there for Sarah on the final obstacle. But then we also had Faith, Erin, and Kiana put up incredible runs. It was amazing to see the strength and composure that they all had throughout that course. I absolutely loved seeing some quality ninja action there. And Sam, there we go. That's the amateur division dusted off. Wow, what are you feeling? How are we feeling for the rest of the competition here today?
I gotta say, I'm so excited to see what else is in store here at Jump Twist, and this being my first time commentating one of these premier courses, it's been such a blast. I have been blown away by the athleticism from these competitors today. It's been so much fun to watch.
Absolutely, and we still have more action to go out here. The teen division is going to be next up. Sam will be staying with you for that, along with Jamie Dayhuff on the mic, which is going to be great to see at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, as well as the elite division that's happening at 4:30 this evening. Myself and Joe Morovsky are going to be on the mic for that event. It's going to be an incredible time, and from Billy Dixon, it's been an honor. And as well with Samuel Burns, we will see you later for some more Premier Series action.
Can't wait.